In the heart of a dense jungle, hidden beneath thick canopies of ancient trees, lay a kingdom ruled not by lions or tigers, but by a cunning and wicked monkey king named Jabari. Unlike the benevolent leaders of the past, Jabari rose to power through deceit, trickery, and ruthless ambition. His coat was a glossy black, and his eyes gleamed with the sharpness of a predator, always scheming and plotting. Years ago, when the animal kingdom was peaceful, the animals had lived under the wise reign of King Akili, an elderly lion who believed in justice and harmony. But Jabari had a different vision for the kingdom. With silver-tongued persuasion, he convinced the smaller animals that they were being oppressed by the larger beasts and needed a change. The seeds of distrust grew into rebellion, and with the help of a few treacherous followers, Jabari led a coup, overthrowing the Lion King and banishing him to the farthest reaches of the forest. Once Jabari seized the throne, he ruled with an iron grip. His first order was to divide the kingdom into factions, setting species against species, all while ensuring that his own band of monkeys lived lavishly. He taxed the squirrels for their acorns, the birds for their nests, and the deer for their grazing lands. No creature was safe from his greed. The once thriving jungle became a place of fear and scarcity, as Jabari and his loyalists feasted on the spoils. The forest animals grew desperate, but none dared challenge Jabari. His spies, agile monkeys with keen hearing and sharp claws, were everywhere, ready to pounce on any hint of dissent. Those who opposed him vanished into the night, never to be seen again. The wicked king enjoyed his reign, for it was full of power, chaos, and the misery of others. But deep within the jungle, a quiet resistance was growing. Led by Nia, a brave young leopard, and Tiko, a wise old tortoise who had served under the previous king, a group of animals began to meet in secret. They had witnessed the destruction Jabari had brought to their homeland and knew that his reign could not last forever. One stormy night, when Jabari was feasting in his golden treehouse palace, word reached him of this rebellion. Furious, he sent his fastest monkeys to capture the leaders and bring them to his throne. But Tiko, with his slow and deliberate wisdom, had already foreseen this. He had instructed the animals to leave false trails through the dense jungle, luring Jabari's spies into deep, dangerous parts of the forest where even the monkeys feared to tread. As Jabari's spies became lost and confused, Nia and her group advanced toward the palace. They had the element of surprise and a powerful ally, the long-exiled Lion King, Akili. Though old, Akili had not lost his fierce strength or his noble heart. Under the cover of darkness, they stormed Jabari's palace. A fierce battle ensued. Nia's swift claws clashed with Jabari's sharp wit, as he used every trick in his book to evade capture. But in the end, it was Akili who cornered the wicked king. Jabari, realizing he was outmatched, tried to flee into the highest branches of the trees, but Nia leaped after him, her claws catching his tail just before he could escape. With a mighty roar, Akili stepped forward and, with a single swipe, ended Jabari's reign once and for all. The jungle sighed in relief as dawn broke over the canopy. The animals gathered at the palace, now free from Jabari's tyranny. King Akili, though tired from the battle, resumed his rightful place on the throne. But he did not rule alone. Beside him sat Nia and Tiko, and together, they restored peace and balance to the kingdom. The memory of the wicked Monkey King faded into legend, a cautionary tale of greed, treachery, and the resilience of those who stand together against tyranny.